we are here at Buffalo Championship Wrestling at the Francis J. Donovan Post Hollow Weekend, and here I have the Killer Steves.
Studley Steve McKenzie.
Steve Cruz.
I don't think anybody heard him. He used to be Mr. One Night Stand Steve Cruz. Then he stopped wrestling for a few years, put on 60 pounds, his hair fell out, his beard grew down to his nipples, now he's just Steve Cruz. He did lose a bunch of the weight, though.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
That is a very impressive beard, by the way.
Thank you.
very
All out of laziness. It takes too long to shave this, so I stopped here.
The craziest thing is that used to be pubic hair that he just fused in.
Shh,
I did that once, too.
You people are sick.
Do you know how long it took to get the smell out of this thing?
Welcome to
How
Buffalo.
long?
A long time. This used to be Quan Chang's.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, you guys have been around the independent scene for a while.
Forever.
Forever.
We started as a team in 2004.
Yeah.
Now, from when you guys first started to now, how much has the independent scene changed?
A lot. When I first started, it was like I started out in 2002, and I guess there was a lot of promotions out there, but it was impossible to find them. Like the web presence wasn't there as it is now. So
MySpace.
it was even before MySpace. You just had to Google like wrestling company. It was harder to find places. Now it's a lot easier to find work. Hit or miss if it's any good, but it's a lot easier to find places. You can network with social media. Most companies have web pages.
No, I'm glad you mentioned social media because that seemed to have blown up over the last 5-10 years or so. How much of a game changer has that been?
That depends. I mean, it's a lot easier to get a hold of places. Now with YouTube, I feel a lot of people throw their matches up there and they send them to companies. So it's easier for dudes to get work. I don't do that. I'm super lazy. I'm older. I don't wrestle nearly as much as I used to. I don't really put much on YouTube. I don't put anything on YouTube. Of me wrestling at least.
I'll find stuff that other people post.
Yeah, there's stuff. It's always like a shaky cam in the crowd.
Right.
Which I can't believe people send that to promoters. Like, hey, watch my match, see if you want to book me. And you hear their friend in the background like, hey, that's a really good drop kick.
Yeah. Why are you messing on my promo tape?
It was him.
Now, with the experience that you both have, what keeps you coming back?
We're morons.
You understand how much we get hit in the head, right?
No, we just really enjoy doing it. So, I never planned on making this a full-time career. It wasn't like, I got to get to WWE or Impact or any of those. Just I enjoy doing the indies. So I go out there when I can and do shows.
Now,
And Mighty Taco. Mighty Taco really helps bring me to certain areas. It's funny because some people will be like, hey Steve, do you want to go to a show with me in Pennsylvania? And I'll be like, Pennsylvania, I can hit up Sheets. I can hit up Sheets. I go into PA. You go to Jersey, you get your White
Waffle House. Imagine how bad it would be if it was worse.
Not a big fan of the Waffle House, but for me, it's got to now, because as I said, I don't wrestle nearly as much as I used to. It's places that I enjoy working with a group of people that I like, that I go to. And having a good food place in the area helps.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Now, who was your vice? I mean, for you, who got you into pro wrestling as a kid? Who was it that just got you?
That put me over the top? Probably Ultimate Warrior.
Really?
To first get me in, what got me hooked was Ultimate Warrior. But then once I watched more, I was a fan of Rick Rude, Rick Martel, Adrian Adonis.
Okay, very good. Yeah.
Gorgeous Jimmy Garvin. Those style of wrestlers, Mr. Perfect, that kind of stuff. But what drew me in originally was Ultimate Warrior, the excitement and the speed and all the craziness.
All the cocaine.
Yeah, that too.
Come on, man.
Cocaine is actually what's kept us in the business this long. That's how we get paid.
Dude, come on, no one's gonna believe you're on the coke with that gut and those taters.
They're good ones.
How about you?
As a kid, it was Hulk Hogan.
Really?
Way better than Ultimate Warrior.
Hulkster?
I hated Hulk
Dude,
Hogan.
I was like,
WrestleMania 6.
I was so mad with Warrior 1.
Yeah, I was so happy
when I
when you
first started wrestling, I was probably, started watching wrestling 5, 6, somewhere in there. The first real memory I have is when Hogan Andre with the...
Mania 3?
No, the Hefner spot. The Saturday Night Main Event. I really remember that. I know I watched before that, but that's my first thing I actually remember. But yeah, growing up was always Hogan, and then as I got older, you know, I always like him, Rick Rude, Mr. Perfect. I always enjoyed those guys. Hogan was my favorite for a long time. And then Hogan, Shawn Michaels, when he turned on Marty, from then on, I was a huge fan. And then
I was at that show in Glens Falls Civic Center when he put him through the barbershop window.
nice. I wish the glass hit you. And,
Yeah, you know what happens.
and Stevie Richards, like when I first saw him
Stevie
in 94,
Richards,
95,
wow.
yeah, like first time watching ECW was when Raven first debuted and Richards fought, I believe, Hack Myers, and ever since that I was like, dude, that dude's awesome. Just super entertaining, goofy. I can relate.
Now, what about your styles? I mean, who would you say you pattern your style after the most?
When I did singles, when I did the Mr. One Night Stand character, it was Rick Rude mixed with Adrian Adonis, mixed with a little Randy Savage, a lot of gorgeous Jimmy Garvin. I basically stole his whole entrance. They're playing Thriller if you get here.
Yeah,
Either that or Team Wolf, whichever you want to do, it's all good. But it was really those guys that my singles career I kind of patterned up myself after, and then when Sully and I met up, it was just we just kind of had an instant chemistry of like being the
Yeah, we didn't really model
Goofy for
ourselves
a while.
after anybody. We were just bumbling. We were basically like
Bumbling
an
idiots.
80s goofballs. Like we were bumbling idiots that, you know, once we got it together, it worked. But, you know, we would always have miscommunications and, you know, because this guy, he's stupid. It's his fault. But for singles, like I really never like went out there and like, oh man, I gotta wrestle just like this dude. I gotta wrestle like this dude. Because, I don't know, I just never did. I just learned some stuff and did it. Like if the crowd reacted, I'd keep doing it. If they didn't, I stopped. Like I really didn't pattern myself after anybody.
Well, that's cool, man. Well, I want to thank you both for joining me.
Wait, we're done? You got a whole notebook here.
I do.
Come on, Russ. Buzz. Ross. What was his name? Russ?
Name's Russ.
Russ? Okay.
We'll call him Buzz. Though.
Buzz? I like Buzz. Buzz Aldrin?
Buzz Aldrin.
Buzz Cut?
Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear. I know his beard light too.
I would you call you Biff now?
Biff? He's rich in the future.
Well, okay, one more question. How about that?
Okay.
That was a question right there.
Now, with you guys being in the business for as long as you have, is there like a common mistake you see like young wrestlers make that you're like, you shouldn't have?
Getting into business.
Exactly what I was going to say. Which I don't consider getting in the business a mistake for certain people. But there's a lot of dudes out there who shouldn't
be in there.
Should like take their gear that they bought at Walmart, their boots that they don't have, and put them in a barrel and put a bunch of gasoline in there and light them.
And torch it, right?
But what was the original
I
question?
mean, there should be a flat line of people that should not be allowed in business.
Right, yeah, that'd be magic.
Well, just a common mistake, like lack of promotion or something like that, getting lazy. Or...
You know, one of the things that kills me is the dude's had one match that he shows up at the show with 300 8x10s, 400 t-shirts. Nobody knows who you are. You haven't put the work in. Like, why do you have all this merchandise yet? Like, that bugs me. And just people, if you are wrestling someone who has been wrestling for 5 years, 10 years, whatever, like, just listen. Listen to them and let them guide you. A lot of dudes do it, but a lot don't. They just want to like, no, I want to do this and this and this, and then you get punched in the face.
You've done it.
And if you come back from being punched in the face, well,
And then you learn.
then
Usually.
then it's your fault, pretty much. After that. Well, thank you both for joining me. It was a lot of fun, and best of luck to you guys in the future.
Best of luck to you, Biff, Buzz, Russ.
Steve, do you think these tables would break?
No, dude, they're like the support's right in the middle, dum dum.
I don't like these tables. Then I don't like these.
He once had an incident where the table wouldn't break and he just kept bouncing off of it 9 times. It was fantastic. Anyways, this guy wants to end the interview.
He wants a sweaty hug. Is what he wants.
Tonight, I punched a dude right in the butthole. And on that note, I'm out.
He did. I held his legs like this, and it was